Hey, my name is Stix and welcome back to your weekly Gacha recap, a video series where I go over the latest news, pre-registrations, test phases, new releases, shutdowns, juicy drama, everything that happened in the Gacha genre over the course of the last week in one easy to digest format. If this is your first time here, then I urge you to go on over, follow our official Gacha subreddit, literally just titled Stix. Everything we're talking about, everything I react to, a lot of stuff that we're posting on this channel, but also my Stix News channel is posted there first. We're aiming at making this the biggest Gacha community on Reddit. So join it, subscribe to Stix News, and let's jump right in because we have a lot to talk about. Nikke surpasses $1 billion in lifetime mobile revenue during Valentine's event. There are very few gacha games out there that have successfully managed to accumulate $1 billion in total revenue. Nikke, after a mere 2 years, has joined the $1 billion club. And given this is my #1 favorite gacha game, I feel nothing but pride. I am incredibly proud that this game managed to achieve what so few gacha games can. Madoka Magica Magia Exedra is releasing on March 27th, 2025. That's less than 2 weeks away for those of you that are interested. I don't have much faith for the game, but at the same time, you know what? What's the worst that can happen? It turns out crap, then we just don't play it. Codename York is a brand new upcoming gacha game that was just revealed. This is a very JRPG, or the release is very JRPG inspired. It looks beautiful, the characters look crazy. Everything about this game looks great. I have a dedicated video on this. I uploaded literally 11 hours ago. Go ahead and check that out. Additionally, if you're interested in learning more or pre-registering, you can do that by clicking the link in the description. Netmarble Holt's development of Demis Reborn focuses on the 7 deadly sins origin. I have a video on this, or I will have a video on this on my Stix News channel. Essentially what is happening is this gacha game, which I was incredibly excited for, is being delayed indefinitely. And the 7 Deadly Sins Origin, which is a game that admittedly not that many people are excited for anymore, is having the entire team from Demis Reborn migrated on over to, so they can focus on finishing that, probably before all the other big open world gacha games like Arknights Endfield and Ananta and Azure Familia release, because let's be honest, who would play a Netmarble game when you have all of those available? Black Beacon held their dev sector little FAQ where they recapped everything that happened over the course of the beta test, what they were improving, and honestly it was pretty good. I was a little disappointed that I didn't see that there was going to be an official PC client at launch, but that is, I'm hoping, something they're still considering and working on as we move towards full release and then after release, because remember, there are plenty of gacha games out there like Ether Gazer or Punishing Grey Raven that don't have or didn't have PC clients at launch either. Memento White Shadow is confirmed to be releasing in late May to June 2025. I have a dedicated video on this at some point on my Stix News channel as well. I have a full review of this game on my Stix Plays channel. I urge you to go ahead and check that out. This is essentially Honkai Star Rail set in the OG Wuthering Waves world, which was very dark, very gloomy. It's a very cool game. Pulchra's Korean trailer got removed for violating YouTube's policy on nudity and sexual content. I actually found this very funny. It was a very interesting trailer. The whole back massage thing. Honestly, I don't know how that breached their terms of service, but yeah. Oh well. Speaking of, Soldier 11's voice actor Emery Chase confirmed that she was replaced because she was unwilling to perform work not covered by a SAG interim agreement during a strike for AI protections, the outcome of which will determine the future of our industry. She wasn't the only person that was. Lycan's voice actor was also replaced. I mean, this is a crappy situation, but at the same time, they went on strike. They chose not to work when they were contractually obligated to work. So if you don't show up to work, you lose your job. It's that simple. Girls Frontline 2 released the Klukai character teaser, and well, they've actually released more than that since this was posted here, and oh my god, it looks so good, man. I'm glad that I still play Girls Frontline 2 every single day. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. Genshin Impact copies Wuwa. So admittedly, I know that's a little clickbaity here, but essentially what happened was the voice actors for Female Rover, Yinlin, are now going to be voicing characters in Genshin. Genshin is actually using the same dubbing studio now as Wuthering Waves. So are they copying them? No. I'll have a dedicated video on this with my thoughts, but essentially what is happening is they're having issues with the North American dubbing studio, and they don't want to have these issues anymore. They know Wuwa isn't having issues with their dubbing studio, so they want to use theirs. Copying? No. Taking inspiration from? Yeah, a little bit. But then, you know, Wuthering Waves wasn't the first game to utilize the studio. Reverse 1999 was. Wuthering Waves was just the first, like, large mainstream game that did. Windbreaker Rebel Heroes is officially releasing on March 12th in Japan. That was actually a few days ago. So this released in Japan for those of you interested in playing. ETE Chronicle, which just released on mobile like 2 days ago, is confirmed to be officially releasing onto Steam on April 15th. I'll have a brutal honest thoughts player pass video on ETE Chronicle up in a couple days. Pre-registration is open for Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. Honestly, not my kind of game, but it looked kind of cool from what I saw. Tribe 9 is officially top 10 million downloads. That is absolutely incredible. Honestly, I didn't expect it to do as good as it has, but it's just a testament to the quality of the game, even in spite of the mistakes they made in the early days of release. Odin Valhalla Rising is officially releasing globally in the second quarter of 2025. I have a sponsored video coming for that, so technically I know when it's releasing because I have to post it on that specific date, but second quarter 2025. I hope you guys are ready. Mirren Star Legends Global is officially it has officially launched. Yeah, it's officially launched within the last 24 hours. For those of you that are interested, this is a game I've covered numerous times under a different name, but this is its apparently global name. And I think the original name was Millennium Tour Elf. I prefer that over Mirren Star Legends, honestly. Kuro are working on a new competitive game. Now, I actually did a dedicated video on this, sitting at 25,000 views. I think it could be really cool. I'm not entirely sure the style of game. I delved into this fairly deeply in the dedicated video, but I'm very excited to see what Kuro managed to do with this. Additionally, Wuthering Waves is holding their 2.2 live stream on the 21st of March this month. I'm really excited for that. I can't wait to see what they do and what they show. Talking about Wuthering Waves, in their 2.1 player satisfaction survey, they ask if we want farming or a farm simulation style of gameplay. They asked if we were interested in having a style of player housing. They asked if we were interested in an assembly line or automated manufacturing simulation. So they're covering Azure Premilia, they're covering Arknights Endfield. This is actually really cool, but horrifying, terrifying at the same time, given they're trying to squash Premilia and Endfield before they even release. They're smart, they're very smart. Punishing Grey Raven, or Hanying specifically, in Punishing Grey Raven got a dancer-inspired skin. We looked at that on stream. It was very nice. Punishing Grey Raven never disappoints with their skins or characters. Silver and Blood began their limited billing test. It is close to having a full release. The limited billing test is going to allow for players to purchase things in-game. That's the entire purpose of the 4-day, since it begins on the 15th of March through the 19th of March. The full purpose behind the test is just to have people spend money. And that is everything that happened in the gacha genre over the course of the last week, at least that mattered to me. You're up to date. You're welcome. Hey, where do you think you're going? I see what you're doing there. I see you navigating on over, scrolling on over to that X button. Don't you dare. What I need you to do is take a moment and click one of the videos that are about to appear as soon as I'm done talking. And trust me, you're gonna want it.